The time is now 5:51 on this Tuesday morning, and here's what you need to know before you go. We are following a shocking story from just outside Duluth as a man is behind bars this morning accused of strangling a sheriff's deputy and then spending hours up in a tree. So according to St. Louis County Sheriff's Office, it all started around 1:15 Monday afternoon in Rice Lake near the intersection of Howard Neeson Road and Willard Road. That's right outside Homecroft Elementary School. The Sheriff's Office said a deputy responded to reports of a suspicious man. When the deputy went to arrest the suspect, he allegedly began assaulting the deputy and managed to strangle the officer. The man then ran off and climbed a tree where officers spent 4 hours trying to get him to come down. He eventually did and was arrested and continues to be in the St. Louis County Jail this morning. We're told the deputy was treated at a local hospital and has since been released. No word yet on the name and age of the suspect. The identity of the deputy was also not been released yet. We're working to learn more about the incident and we'll keep you updated. Now we've learned how a motorcycle crash left one person dead in Lake County. The crash happened Monday afternoon on Highway 1 between Isabel and Finland, according to the State Patrol. A motorcycle was headed east on 1 when it ran off the road and into a ditch. The driver, a 34-year-old from Hoyt Lakes, died. It's still not clear what caused the crash. The authorities have not released the victim's name at this time. Happening right now in our area, dozens of people are able to return to their homes after evacuating from the Brimson Complex wildfires. St. Louis County Sheriff Gordon Ramsey told us all evacuation zones were lifted as of Monday morning. While Bundle Road has reopened, Ramsey said Skybo Road and Forest Road on 113 are still closed due to wood clearing and chipping there. The wildfires have now been burning for 2 weeks. The Camp House fire near Brimson is now 90% contained, while the Jenkins Creek fire near Fairbanks is 84% contained. Both fires have collectively burned upwards of 30,000 acres and destroyed more than 150 structures. Now, if you're looking to have a campfire anytime soon, the Minnesota DNR is sharing safety reminders in this dry conditions that we're seeing. The DNR says your campfire should always be built with a designated fire ring. It should be made of only firewood, kindling, and tinder, and you should never burn trash. Keep the size of the flames under 3 feet in height. It's also a good idea to always have a shovel and water nearby, and before leaving the fire, make sure it's out cold. While open burning is currently not allowed in much of northeastern Minnesota, campfires are permitted by the DNR, but you're asked to be incredibly careful. Now, you still have a couple more days to check out an exhibit honoring our local Vietnam War veterans. The Richard I. Bong Veterans Historical Center in Superior is hosting a traveling Vietnam War memorial through Wednesday. It's called Wisconsin Remembers, a face for every name. The exhibit features a photo for each of the nearly 1,200 Wisconsinites who are listed on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. And there's plenty of events that took place on Monday to honor those who have died serving our country, including the West Duluth Memorial Day Parade. Floats, cars, and military members have been marching in the parade since the early 60s. This year's parade was jam-packed with participants, including 2 marching bands and the U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary, featuring our very own Dave Anderson. Into some sports news. The Minnesota Timberwolves lost Game 4 against the Oklahoma City Thunder, and last night the Wolves suffered a loss at home by 2 points, 128 to 126. OKC now takes the lead 3-1 of the Western Conference Finals. Game 5 is tomorrow in Oklahoma City.